I've been waking up slow with the weight in my chest, like the sun forgot how to shine in the west. And I smile when they ask, say I'm doing just fine, but there's thunder rolling quiet in the back of my mind. Some days are light, and some days I fake, and some days I break for my own damn sake. Well, the thing is, I'm trying, even when the voice in my head keeps lying. It's a war just to get out of bed, but I breathe in deep and I face it instead. No, I'm not alright, but I'm fighting to be. Well, the thing is, I'm still me. I got friends who don't call, and I don't blame them. Hard to hold space when your world's gone vacant. And I wish I could tell you what's missing inside, but it's foggy in here, even with open eyes. I wear my silence like armor, I know, but there's hope in the cracks where the light starts to show. Well, the thing is, I'm healing, even when I don't trust what I'm feeling. Every scar is a line in my song, every stumble's a sign. I've been walking this long, and I don't have a map, but I've got my feet. Well, the thing is, I'm still me. I won't lie and say it's easy, but I won't hide the storm inside. If you're walking through the darkness, take my hand, we'll walk side by side. Well, the thing is, we're learning, and the fire in our hearts keeps burning. Even when the night feels too long, the strength in the fact we go on. So if you're not okay, let this song set you free. 'Cause the thing is, you're still you, and that's still enough for me.
Yeah. You're still you, and that's still enough for me.
Well, the thing is, every time I hear it, I'll be singing along, Chad.
Yeah. I unmuted just to sing background. Welcome in, everybody.
It was
G2K. So Elijah Lind, Landscaping 5041 is my oldest son.
Oh, awesome sauce. Hi.
Ty Spork. How
Ty
you
Ty.
doing?
How you doing? G2K,
So-
my brother from another mother.
Yes. So today's live is about bipolar 1 and 2 and the difference. So we're going to talk about it. Pat, how you doing?
How you doing, Miss Pat?
So we're going to talk about bipolar disorder and the differences between the two. And then we're going to open up the panel, and if you want to come up and talk about it, you're more than welcome. So we're going to get this article read. So I'm going to start it off. So bipolar 1 versus bipolar 2. Breaking down the differences. And if you want to read along with this article, it's in the description below. We all have our good days and bad days. Sometimes even good months and bad months. Mood swings are nothing out of the ordinary. But for people living with bipolar disorder, intense shifts in mood are much different matter. So an intense shifts in mood are a much different matter. I would have worded it differently. There's a distinct difference between bipolar disorder and everyday mood swings, says psychologist Lauren Alexander, PhD. In people with bipolar disorder, episodes of depression, mania, are more extreme and debilitating than the normal shifts in mood. We all feel as part of being human beings. Bipolar disorder is a chronic mental health condition that causes dramatic changes in the mood, energy level, and behavior. Some people may prefer refer to bipolar disorder by its former name, manic depressive illness or manic depression. There are four kinds of bipolar disorder: bipolar 1, bipolar 2, cyclomic disorder or cyclothymia, and other specific and unspecified personality and related disorders. When we think of bipolar disorder, it's usually bipolar 1 and 2, and that come to mind. These are the most common types. Cyclothymic disorder is a milder form of bipolar disorder with less severe symptoms. And people with unspecified bipolar disorder experience symptoms similar to people living with other bipolar disorder types, but they don't meet the full criteria. We talked with Dr. Alexander about bipolar 1 and 2 and understanding how these conditions are similar and how they are different.
What is bipolar 1? People with bipolar disorder, I have severe and lasting episodes of both depression and mania. Between these extremes, you may return to a baseline normal mood state known as eurythmia. Eurythmia can happen in both bipolar 1 and bipolar 2. Everyone's cycle is different, says Dr. Alexander. Some people rapidly cycle from depression into mania and don't have any sort of baseline, but others do return to a level of baseline for some time. Bipolar disorder is really quite variable in the regard. People with bipolar 1 experience periods of depression lasting at least 2 weeks and at least one episode of mania that lasts at least a week or that requires hospitalization. Dr. Alexander adds that people with bipolar 1 often have a hard time maintaining significant relationships or remaining employed due to their condition. Depression in bipolar 1. During the depression phase of bipolar 1, people experience a low mood, loss of interest in most activities, feeling of worthlessness, similar mood and behavior changes. Different from feeling down or sad, depression is a persistent state that can be debilitating. Researchers say people with bipolar disorder tend to have more time in a depressive episode than in a manic or hypomanic state. Mania and bipolar 1. In addition to episodes of depression, people with bipolar 1 experience cycles of mania. Mania is a condition where you have an extremely elevated mood and high energy level. You may appear euphoric, irritable, or impulsive. Mania can make people feel invincible. People experiencing mania may take part in risky behaviors like gambling, driving recklessly, indulging in too much alcohol, or using illicit drugs. You may also experience a break from reality, psychosis. You may have delusions like believing the government is watching you, or hallucinations, seeing or hearing things that aren't there. Some people experience mania may have a grandiose sense of self, believing they could join the NBA, though they have no basketball experience, or that they know the cure for cancer, though they have no medical or scientific training. Manic symptoms can be dangerous, even life-threatening. People experiencing mania are often hospitalized during the course of a manic episode. That's because mania can increase the likelihood of risky behaviors that lead to injury. Other times, people experiencing mania may engage in illicit acts, become hospitalized after being arrested. In some cases, people with mania are encouraged by others, like friends or family, to seek emergency medical attention because of their irrational thoughts or behaviors.
Okay. So that's bipolar 1. What is bipolar 2? Bipolar 2 became a diagnosis separate from bipolar 1 in 1994. People living with bipolar 2 disorder also have bouts of depression that last at least 2 weeks. But they don't experience mania. Instead, they experience hypomanic episodes. As bipolar 1, they may or may not experience a return to a baseline mood in between these more intense mood states. People with bipolar 2 are more likely than people with bipolar 1 to hold steady employment and maintain healthy relationships. Depression in bipolar 2. As with bipolar 1, people living with bipolar 2 experience episodes of depression that last at least 2 weeks. Some people with bipolar 2 may experience more chronic or debilitating episodes of depression than people with bipolar 1. Hypomania in bipolar 2. People who live with bipolar 2 don't experience episodes of mania. Instead, they experience cycles of depression and hypomania. Hypomania episodes are similar to manic episodes, but aren't as extreme. You may feel completely energetic, happy, or excited. People with bipolar 1 may also experience episodes of hypomania along with depression and mania. People experiencing hypomania don't have the symptoms of psychosis, such as delusions, hallucinations. They may take risks or make hasty decisions, but not to the extent that people having a manic episode may. People having a hypomanic episode, for example, may make rash business investments, but go on buying sprees or paint their whole house on a whim. Manic episodes in people with bipolar 1 can be very dangerous and obvious. Hypomanic episodes, on the other hand, don't typically stand out as much. They're not something some people may initially recognize as being burdensome on their lives, so they don't seek treatment for them for that reason. Some people living with bipolar 2 are often initially diagnosed or misdiagnosed with depression, as these symptoms may be more likely to prompt them to seek medical attention.
So, depression lasts we're going to do a bipolar versus bipolar 2 thing, right? So I'm going to name off the thing, and then we're going to tell you bipolar 1 and bipolar 2 and how they're different, right? So in depression lasts at least 2 weeks.
Depression lasting bipolar 2. Depression lasting at least 2 weeks tends to be longer lasting.
With mania, at least one episode of mania lasting at least 1 week or requiring hospitalization.
Bipolar 2, no episodes of mania.
Hypomania. Bipolar 1 may present symptoms of hypomania.
Bipolar 2 does not experience delusions or hallucinations.
Oh, you skipped it. You went down one.
Oh,
we were on hypo.
Bipolar 2 experiences symptoms of hypomania.
Yeah, psychosis symptoms may experience, and bipolar 1 may experience delusions or hallucinations.
Okay. Bipolar 2 does not experience delusions or hallucinations.
Hospitalization. Bipolar 1 may require hospitalization.
Bipolar 2 does not require hospitalization.
Impact on daily life. Likely to interfere significantly with daily function in bipolar 1.
Bipolar 2, lower impact on ability to manage daily functions.
Treatment. Bipolar 1. Common treatments include a combination of medication and therapy. Some people may require medication to treat symptoms such as specific to psychosis.
Bipolar 2, common treatments include combination of medication and therapy. Treatment for bipolar and bipolar 2 disorders. All forms of bipolar disorder can significantly disrupt your life. But treatment can help. Bipolar disorder is usually treated with a combination of therapy and medicines, which is true. But it's common for people without bipolar disorder to have difficulty sticking with their treatment program, particularly during periods of mania or hypomania. You may feel inclined to think you don't need treatment. When the mania comes, it's easy to think, maybe I don't need medication anymore because I'm doing all right, Dr. Alexander states. But often it's during episodes of mania that people are more at risk for getting hurt. So, stopping medication can cause severe side effects and trigger episodes of mania and depression. So, keeping up your medication is important. Dr. Alexander, did I miss something?
I will
Oh,
say,
yeah, I did.
yeah,
When mania comes, it's easy to think that it's great. Maybe I don't need the medication anymore because I'm doing all right, Dr. Alexander states. But often it's during episodes of mania that people are at the most risk for getting very hurt. Dr. Alexander also notes that suicidal ideations in people with bipolar disorder can happen during bouts of depression as well as during episodes of mania. Let me scroll down. Many people think of self-deletion in association with depression, but completed self-deletion aren't uncommon during mania, Dr. Alexander notes. That's because mania accelerates impulsivity. Many people can feel extremely miserable during a manic episode, despite how they may look to others. Seek immediate care for emergency situations like thoughts of hurting yourself or others or having hallucinations or delusions. You may dial 988 if you have someone you know needs help. Treatment for bipolar disorder is a lifelong commitment, and it can take time to find the treatment plan that best works for you. Dr. Alexander encourages staying committed to treatment is important. Building trusted support group can help you stick with your treatment program.
and that is absolutely true. If anybody out there is suffering at this moment with any kind of thoughts of suicidal tendencies or thought processes, please dial 988 and talk to a professional. We can give our, we can give definitions, and we can talk about our things together. Give life like a life coach. That's what a life coach does, right? But we cannot diagnose you. We cannot make you better. That is for a professional to do. If you need, medications or things or such as that, please, if you are in that kind of headspace, seek immediate medical attention. I just had to put that disclaimer out there for us.
Canadian girl Whitney, how you doing? Charbaddy, how you doing? Aya in the couch, how you doing? H. Davis.
That's
Willow.
H. Davis. That's my celebrity in the house. That's my he's got all the award man. That's the award man right there. And then we got my Candy's couch. What? And then my sharp batty, Canadian girl Whitney. What up? How you doing, girl? TM Willow in his house.
Yeah, she's the mod boss.
Oh, she's the mob boss. Let me go over there and let me try to be her maid man. Miss Pat Pfeiffer.
So we're gonna open up the panel for anybody that wants to come up and talk about bipolar 1 or 2.
Now, I've been when I talked to my therapist, right? She had a inkling. But there was I go back and forth of whether or not, right? Because you have to technically, to get fully diagnosed, you actually have to take a test.
Yep.
People don't know this, and it's literally like a booklet that you have to take, so you can get your full diagnoses. And now your therapist, being a licensed psychologist, you know what I'm saying, who can actually prescribe medications and things like that, can make recommendations, right? Or can notice certain things, right? So my ADHD is very noticeable. Everybody sees it. She even knew it. She, diagnosed it. But she was pondering bipolar. So she was going to send me off for more, for tests and things. I took a assessment, those little things, but I'm talking about an actual, like, full blown one to see everything, because a lot of different disorders can have overlapping symptoms, right? And a lot of people tend to have more than one, mental health condition. And I didn't know that not sleeping was a part of bipolar.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me, she said, where I used to go like 3 or 4 days, 5 days without sleeping, and it didn't bother me. But I don't know if that was also because of the ADHD, if that makes sense, because I used to just have all the energy in the world. I don't anymore. Not that I'm older, but that was when I was young. Right. But that is something that, eventually I'm probably going to get tested for, just in case. I would say that I would not
Insomnia,
have,
right?
yes, really terrible insomnia.
So I'll read this article to you real quick. Okay. Bipolar disorder and insomnia are closely linked. With sleep disturbances like insomnia, trouble sleeping, and hypersomnia, excessive sleeping, being core symptoms during manic depressive episodes, and even between them, disrupting mood stability by affecting the body's internal clock, circadian rhythm, and worsening mood symptoms. Mania often involves reduced sleep need, while depression can bring insomnia or oversleeping. Consistent poor sleep between episodes increase relapse risk. Managing sleep through consistent routines like light therapy, CBT-1, and medication helps stabilize mood.
See, that's the only thing that she thought that I may have an overlapping with my ADHD and, bipolar. I know it's not bipolar 1, because, the extreme highs and lows, I would notice that in myself, right? Mine would be it would probably fall more under the unspecified, if I had to say anything, or the the cyclomythia thing, because I haven't fully read on that yet, but I think it would fall somewhere in that area, because I don't really. Well, hell yeah, actually, I'm reading it now. Racing speech, increased energy and less need for sleep, being easily distracted. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I might need to go back to the doctor. Because if you know anything about me, I'm a motor mouth.
Yes, me too.
So, yeah. Mine would fall more under the less severe forms, because I've never had it to where I've been extremely happy and then go extremely sad, or anger and then extremely calm. I've never had that happen to me. Usually when I get to a certain emotion, I actually have the vice versa, to where, like, now I get out of depression real easy, because I know my coping mechanism, right? But like, if I'm the type of person, it's hard to get me mad, but if you get me mad, it takes me 3 times as long to cool off, and I will go to the verge of blacking out anger, like that fast, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the only time it's easy to get me angry is when you really do, like, you have to do something really bad.
Two with fries says Charlie and I never got your name, bro.
That's Mr. Eddie, number 2 with fries, and also hey.
Yes, Pat. YouTube has a super bad effect on some of us. Yes, Yes, YouTube does.
Sometimes YouTube makes me snap.
Yes. So that can be a truthful statement. Now, number two of fries, you know my name, Eddie. You know, Mr. Ed, the talking horse.
Well, I get one or two things, either Charlie the Unicorn or Charlie Bit Me. So now I embrace, or Charlotte. Well, I used to get the web thing all the time. I almost doxed myself. Look at me going crazy. I stopped myself though. Did you see how smooth I did that? But no, I used to get like Charlie Unicorn, Charlie Bit Me. And so now I fall into I bite people. So now I have an issue. I've never actually bit people, but now I fall into it, make it a joke. You know what I'm saying?
So going back to, so I have bipolar 1. I have the most extreme of the two. Okay. I have episodes where they can last months, and it's bad. You know what I'm saying, Charlie?
Yeah.
Like, I go into a dark place sometimes. And if it was, and the thing is that this channel being here and going live has actually helped me mentally. Do I go into places where you think it would trigger me? Where I get up on panels sometimes with certain people and things go out to left field and it would trigger me. It doesn't. It doesn't. It just makes me realize that, oh my word, James. Just here to see ATS's belly button. James Ottawa. But back to what I was saying is this channel has actually helped me draw myself out of those dark places. Meeting people, making acquaintances, meeting people. You still there, Charlie?
Oh yeah, I'm sitting here looking more at the cyclomythia.
Oh, okay. You want to share it?
Well, as I'm reading about cyclomythia, right, it is part of bipolar, right, when we
Yep.
talk about it. Symptoms of cyclomythia include mood swings that alternate between episodes of hypomania and mild depression. While mood changes in bipolar 1 and 2 disorder happen over weeks, months, and sometimes even years, mood changes in cyclomythia may happen spontaneously over brief periods, even within the same day. Hypomania symptoms in cyclomythia, hypomania is a condition in which you have a period of abnormal, elevated, extreme changes in your mood or emotions, energy level, or activity level. This energized level of energy, mood, and behavior must be a change from your usual self and be noticeable to others. Hypomania is a less severe form of mania. Signs and symptoms of hypomania include increased energy and less need for sleep, rapid speech and racing thoughts, being easily distracted, having an increased focus on goals, including work, school, and social goals, participating in risky activities or activities that lack good judgment, such as spending sprees, reckless sexual encounters, or impulsive business decisions, higher than normal level of self-esteem. Depressive symptoms in cyclomythia. A depressive episode involves feelings of hopelessness and a decreased interest in previous enjoyed activities. These symptoms of depression episodes in cyclomythia are milder than those of major clinical depression. Signs and symptoms of depressive episodes include feeling of social isolations, low self-worth and guilt, changes in eating patterns, eating more or less than usual, difficulty falling asleep, insomnia, or trouble staying awake, hyperinsomnia. Fatigue or significant loss of energy, decreased ability to concentrate. What causes cyclomythia? Researchers don't know exactly what causes it. They think there may be a genetic link. As cyclomythia, depression, and bipolar disorders all tend to run in families. Traumatic events or experiences may trigger it. in some people, such as severe illness or long periods of stress. Diagnosis and tests. So, how is cyclomathia diagnosed? It can be difficult for healthcare providers to diagnose cyclomathia as it in many overlapping symptoms of other mental health conditions, including major depressive disorder, bipolar 2 disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, neurodevelopmental disorders, personality disorders. To diagnose cyclomathia, a provider may use tools including a physical exam, a thorough medical history, which is include asking about your symptoms, lifetime history, experiences, and family history. Medical tests such as blood tests to rule out other conditions that could be causing your symptoms, such as hyperthyroidism or substance use. A mental health evaluation. Your provider may perform the evaluation or they may refer you to a mental health specialist, such as a psychologist or psychiatrist, to get one. Providers diagnose cyclomathia when your symptoms, alternating hypomanic and depressive episodes, have been present for at least 50% of the time for at least 2 years. For children and adolescents, symptoms must be present for 1 year. You have experienced more than 2 months of being symptom free. Your symptoms aren't due to substance use or medical condition. In addition, these symptoms must be significant distress or impaired daily functioning, but they can be severe enough to meet the criteria for either major depressive disorder or bipolar disorder. And of course, we know when we talk about treatment, it's going to go to psychotherapy and medication. Recognizing and learning coping skills and change your way of thinking and problem solving, improve communications and interactions with others. But when I was reading this, right, and I was looking, I was like, well, recently I've not had any, I'm not hungry. I'm forcing myself to eat right now. Like, having to physically force myself to eat. And I don't know if you've ever had to do that, but it almost makes you feel like you want to throw up when you have to do that. Like, you have to force food into yourself because you know you need to eat. Now, drinking I don't have a problem with, but I've been having to force food, and I've been so tired recently, just exhausted. I can't get enough energy no matter what I do, even if I sleep. And so I'm like, well, maybe I need to do that. I don't know, because I'm taking the medication for the ADHD, and it does have a mood stabilizer in it, the one she put me on. See, I think that's why she put me on the medicine she put me on, because I think it's a broad spectrum medication that not only treats ADHD, but also it does treat mood disorders. It's a mood stabilizer.
Yep.
And so I think that's why she put me on it. But yeah, not hungry. Like, I don't know if anybody else feels that, but I'm not hungry. And food has little or no, it's food. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I need it to survive.
So with man, yeah, we went through, like, we talked about bipolar 1 and 2. I have bipolar 1, like, intense, tenfold. So Tua Fries, if you're still here, ATS stands for All Things Serious. I used to be called All Things Serious, and then I changed the name to Well, the Thing Is, because it's more. Oh, Eli.
I used to always be that way. In fact, that used to be my middle name. My middle name used to be Hungry.
So Eli's a member now of Well, the Thing Is. Thank you for supporting your dad's, mission. Thank you. You didn't have to, Eli, but thank you. I didn't see that. I just see that he's green now.
I think I was busy talking. Oh, it's not showing it on this side. Why not?
Yeah, it's not showing it here, but it's showing his green there. Let me go up. Because when he came in, he wasn't green.
I don't know why it didn't come through. I'm even looking on the YouTube side and it's not showing it there either, which is crazy. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for becoming a member to your daddy.
Yep. So I oh, you're good, Eli. I got your message earlier and I meant to respond, but I've been busy. I'll get back to you after the
Huh.
live. I'll shoot you a message.
See, they don't have me on Adderall or the other medication for ADHD. I forgot what the name of it is. They have me on Strattera, which is it's a non-narcotic and it is a mood stabilizer. It helps with like concentration stuff because here's the thing. I have anxiety disorder plus ADHD and probably a little bit of bipolar sprinkled in there, or unspecified bipolar sprinkled in there.
Yep.
And so for me, I needed something that could help take at least one of those out because they're not friends and they don't get along.
Oh, Charbaddy. So she said something is happening with YouTube. I had to leave and come back several times because it said I wasn't subscribed. It happens with me. It happens with me, Charbaddy. It's stupid. It's stupid. Like I don't know what's going on with YouTube.
I've had to turn that off in my live stream where I usually set it up to where people have to be a subscriber just because of that instance. And it's been happening all over YouTube to every single person. So it's a everything. For some reason, when you turn on subscribers only mode, it acts like you're a brand new subscriber and you have to wait the 5 minutes or the 10 minutes or whatever. And it's stupid because you've been subscribed for so long.
Yeah.
What up, Dapper, aka
And
Tangerine?
it happens to the channels I'm a mod for too. So, what's going on, Dapper? So, nobody wants to come up on panel, I see.
I promise I won't bite unless you ask nicely.
Well, nothing's free.
Yeah.
Nothing's free, right? If you want Charlie to bite, you got to hit us up.
But no, for real though, all jokes aside, I know that dealing yourself with bipolar one is hard. It's not easy, and anybody who has to deal with any mental condition whatsoever, I know it's not easy. I've never experienced a manic episode, but I have a best friend with bipolar one, and they had her on so much medication at one time. They had her on Seroquel and Depakote and some other stuff, and the reason she hated her medicine was because it made her feel like she wasn't herself. Like she was tired all the time. She was sleepy all the time. She couldn't function. I think technically had her on a little bit too much at one time, but eventually she found the correct dose. But when she was pregnant, she couldn't take her bipolar meds.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but as women, there's a lot of medications that we cannot take while pregnant. And, every time she had one of her kids, so it made her episodes, especially being hormonal from being pregnant, 20 times worse. But there was nothing she could do about it because the medication could transfer to baby and it was not safe. So they had to do other kind of things to try to help her while she was pregnant. And she's done amazing. She has 3 kids and they're all great children. In fact, her oldest son is grown. Her next oldest should be hitting that soon. And it's just been like seeing her do her and wean off the medication and get to the correct ones because they did have her on too much at one time. And she's just doing so well. I'm so proud of her.
So, but no arguing in chat.
Sure. I don't say y'all bite. Don't tell lies about me.
All right.
Charlie
No
Well,
bites,
arguing.
but
No fighting and arguing in the chat. No drama in the chat.
her and
Okay.
I, we both bite.
So, um, so if you guys notice, I have PayPal linked at the top, and there's a reason why I have it pinned. So, my best friend, like a brother to me, he was more like my brother.
Miss Pat, don't leave.
Yeah, don't leave, Miss Pat. Okay, don't leave. So, my best friend, like a brother, JP, last year, last summer was murdered and left 3 kids behind. His oldest one, he got to be there for her to graduate. The middle one, no, Charbaddy. No one's leaving. No one's leaving. So, back to what I was saying. His middle child, she graduates June 13th. Okay. And every day, I'm going to have PayPal pinned in my message. And the reason is I'm trying to, raise funds to be able to fly up there and see her graduate and be there for her to graduate. Since her father can't be there to see her graduate. Okay. Um, just end it, please. Just end it. Number 2 of fries. Don't bring it on. Don't carry it on. I asked for it to stop. Please stop. I don't mind you being here. Just stop, please. Okay? Just stop. So, thank you. Thank you. So, as I was saying, she messaged me during Christmas time. I didn't reach out to her because her. It's just a tough story to share because this dude was like a brother to me, and I'm uncle to these kids. I'm uncle. I'm Uncle Eddie. And I want to be there for her when she graduates high school. It's an important thing in her life. So if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. I understand. But it's pinned in the top. So, but back to bipolar. Oh, the hood table's in chat. How you doing?
Hey, the hood table, my sister from another mister.
So back to bipolar 1 and 2, and it's not just bipolar 1 and 2. It's a lot. It's a lot. Having bipolar is tough. Just having severe depression is tough. It's things you can't control. It just happens. Something triggers you and it puts you into that state of mind. That's the reason why they recommend therapy and medication. I don't promote medication, but I do promote therapy. I promote therapy all around because we all need it. We all need it.
And I will say that, for my personal opinion is, if you are going to take medication, don't self-medicate. Go to a doctor, get prescribed, and don't abuse those medications either. Because here's the thing, becoming, uh, addicted to substances can cause you issues in your life that will affect your mental health in a negative manner and your life in general. So make sure you use your medication responsibly and do what your doctor says. But hey, Aya, I mean, I didn't mean to bite you a while ago, girl, but it was fun.
Hi, honey.
Oh, we
Canadian
got you.
girl.
Um,
Hi
Absolutely.
guys.
I
Hello,
Sorry.
love your
Canadian girl.
profile picture. It's so
hi.
pretty.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
This is
I
actually the first time you've been up on my panel.
absolutely.
It's nice to meet you, Whitney.
It's nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. Nice to meet y'all.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Charlie.
Yeah.
Hey.
I didn't want to interrupt, so I'm gonna wait my turn.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to pitch in, I guess. I remember when I uh, first went to see medical professionals because in my family it's a common thing, mental illness. I've got on my mother's side they're all bonkers, and I'm my mother's caregiver because she's a loony, and I have to take care of her since I've been 16 years old. So I know what I've been brought up to, and I knew that at a certain age I had to go check for whatever. And the more time went on, the more I neglected it, and the more it grew. And now I went as of like I think 5 years ago to a medical professional. And over here, we don't have like primary care physicians as much as you guys have in the US. So like they're not on demand, so you have to be on a list if yours retires, let's say. That's what happened to me. So I have to always like see other primary care physicians and they're never the same. So I saw one at first and they said I had depression. So I was like, okay, that's fair. And then years went on, and I was like, I think I need my medication like regulated because it's not going well. And I was going through what I knew, and I work in the healthcare field, so I was like still knowledgeable about pretty much a lot, but I wasn't gonna. I hate people that self-diagnose themselves. So like I wouldn't do that.
Yep.
But I still inform myself on possibly what I could have. But I'm not the type of person to go to a doctor that did all that studies and went through all that whatever and experience to go to him and say, well, I went on Google and I know what I have. No, no. So I went to them and they regulated my medication. And then one said, okay, so he asked me more and more questions. And then he was like, okay, well, I think you need to see a psychiatrist because over here to get a diagnosis for mental health or mental illness, you have to see a psychiatrist.
Same here.
It's okay.
Same here.
So they're the ones that are going to give you it. So I saw one and he thought I had a borderline personality disorder.
Ooh.
So I was like, yeah, that's fair enough. Like, because they're
Yeah.
so similar. Like, bipolar and borderline personality disorder are the most mixed up diagnosis and the most, like, how can you say that? Like, the most misdiagnosed, uh, like, of all mental illness with depression. So I mean, because the characteristics are so similar and like, but there's certain things that defines more a borderline personality disorder than a bipolar disorder. so I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. My medication didn't change. And afterwards, after a year, I was to see for an update the same psychiatrist. And he was like, well, I think that you were misdiagnosed, and I think you're more on the bipolar, your bipolar disorder sphere than borderline personality, because my mother has some of the borderline personality disorders with everything that she has other. So he thought that I would be more privy to have a borderline personality disorder at first. And then, but nothing of my medication changed, thankfully, because a medical treatment like medication, when you don't have the good one, can affect you. I'm sorry, Charlie said, don't self-medicate. That's absolutely true. Because if you take that, it changes everything inside your psyche and your brain. And if you're misdiagnosed and if you don't have the right medication and you take a treatment for something and you have something else, well, it's going to affect you in another way because it's not the right one. So you were healthy and it's going to make you unhealthy in another way. So it's so everything was good on the medication side. So I didn't change. But so as of this week, Friday, I had a manic episode that happened. That it's weird that you have this podcast, not the podcast, but the stream going on today, because it really happened Friday. And I had a bipolar manic episode that happened, and something triggered it, and I didn't stop crying for the weirdest shit. And it was the baby stuff. Like, I mean, it was childish, but it just triggered it. And at this time of year, I'm most vulnerable for it. So, I mean, I know it, and I tend to do different things that I used to do when I used to have them. So now I speak about it instead of keeping it inside, and
Smart.
I acknowledge it.
Smart.
Yeah, because
talking about it is very important.
Yeah, I tell it to the people that I let's say lashed out to, because the people won't know if you don't tell them, and that will explain more your I'm sorry, I'm trying to translate in my head because I'm a French Canadian, so my mother tongue is French. Your the way you were acting, it's going to explain more to the person the way you were acting, like out of character to them.
Yep.
So, I mean, I had to acknowledge it. And the next day, when you have a manic episode happening, the next day is like a hangover. Literally.
It is.
Literally. It's insane. And I have been knocked out all weekend as if I had the biggest slumber party on Friday, but I didn't. I was in my bed crying like a baby. And I woke up, all my eyes were all puffy on Saturday, and I've been knocked out. But it's good. It's good. Like, now I'm like, everything I used to do, I'm doing the opposite because it never worked for me, obviously, since I needed to seek help. So, I mean, now, like I'm saying, I acknowledge it, and I tend to do everything. People suggest you things to do, or what to do inside of you. When people tell you you need to do this, you should do this, and in these type of situations, you're like, I know, but you don't do them, or to put them in place. It's I don't know.
You go to therapy and your therapist gives you a worksheet.
Mm-hmm.
Says do this. Okay. And then you go home and you totally space the worksheet.
Yeah, or you're like, oh, I know that. It's basic facts, right?
Yeah. Yes. I do that all the time.
I know.
J-Mode, how you doing? So I want to take a pause real quick. Charlie, Charlie.
I just realized that.
So Canadian girl, what she's laughing at is she commented, "Hey hubby," under my name. Yes. Okay.
That I'm gonna put that was me so people know. I forgot again.
So
He's like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I want to take a pause real quick. My son said, "I got some news. I don't mind sharing it to the public once everyone's done talking." Eli, are you still here? If you're still here, I want you to share your news. But while you're, go ahead and share your news.
And that's funny. I did that for the 15th time already.
Yeah.
Because I forget when I type from the StreamYard side because I'm co-host, right? It
Yeah.
types under his name. And
I
so
know.
I've never had to do that before.
I know.
It's
My friend used to do the same, and I put her as a co-host on my StreamYards. And she used to answer the people, and the people were like, "Why are you telling me this, Whitney?" And she was like, "No, it's me." Da da da. People were so confused.
And then I have to realize I have to do it from the YouTube side, and I'm like, "Oops, my bad."
And also, she would write her name right after to like put a signature, but people wouldn't understand either. So it's confusing.
Now, if it's a neutral response, you can use what the thing is.
Mm-hmm.
But Charlie, if you're gonna say hubby and stuff like that, all right.
That's funny.
Oopsies.
Okay, here's my son, Eli.
Hey, Mr. Eli.
Hello.
Hello.
So the news I'm gonna share is this weekend I'm going to a baptism class because been going to church
That's awesome.
and I'm accepting Christ.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Congratulations.
Whoever lives in Lewiston and Auburn area,
He's inviting you all.
my baptism service is February 14th at 6:30. So
On
that's probably
Valentine's
the time.
Day.
Yeah.
Ooh. You're gonna have a date with the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Congratulations. That is so amazing, Eli. That is so amazing.
And the church is called East Auburn Baptist Church.
Oh, I've heard of that church. Why? That's good. You know, I applaud you for people in this era and age and whatever. Like people, like I know a lot of people that got baptized. I guess I don't know how to say that. Like they signed something to the church saying they don't want to be baptized anymore and they don't want to be related to the church. So people that go at your age, at an adult age or whatever, at any age, but like in this era and day and age to go voluntarily do it, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing with us.
You're
That is
welcome.
awesome.
You know you're always welcome here.
I know. I just been busy trying to do with the winter weather up here in Maine. I've been trying to shovel snow and like,
So you've been staying busy.
yeah, I have been.
That's good to hear.
Eli, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What prompted you to go and get baptized?
I was supposed to do it last year, but all my family members, at least a couple of them, end up in the hospital.
Oh.
And
But I mean, what prompted you to reach out to the church and get a baptism at your age?
Around it's because um I've been going to church for a while and haven't I've been I've been ready to been wanting to take the next step to accept Christ.
Yeah.
And that next step is getting baptized.
Wow.
And
Are you gonna have a baptism shower or something after?
they do it at the church
Yeah, a
as a
celebration.
whole group. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Did you already? I doubt you did, but are you gonna have your first communion and everything
No, this is a
after?
Baptist church.
No, but I mean
So
afterwards. Oh, they don't have. Okay, I'm sorry.
no, they're like a Christian church, so they don't do Catholic stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
It's all
confused
right.
with the two. I'm always confused with the two, but it's
It's
still
fun.
Yeah.
it's still
They
good.
they are like the similar. They got
Mhm,
some similarities, but they're totally different.
of course.
Oh no, I know how Baptist baptism go. Cause trust me, I'm a Southern Baptist baby.
Yeah.
I'm from the South, and when we get dunked in the water. Now here's the question: I'm gonna say this. There's 3 different ways I've seen baptisms go down south. Now I don't know how it is up there. I know up there it's probably coldest.
In
Oh,
this
get out.
church will dunk you in the water. They have
Do
a
y'all have a
whole
heated
pool.
pool? They got the heated one. That's the good one. When you know they
They
got that
have it
heated one.
indoors.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they got the indoor heated one. Cause if y'all ain't never been baptized in cold water before, you don't know, man. I'm just
No, their water's cold.
oh, they do have also down here now, down south, they baptize in little ponds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They'll walk
exactly.
or
And
rivers. They'll baptize
so
you in the river.
yeah. During the summertime, they have it out when they do a baptism service in the summertime.
Yeah.
They do it outdoors.
Yeah, of course. Well, I think that's what Charlie was saying because
Yeah.
down south it's more hotter. So, like yearly, they do it in the ponds or in the rivers.
Mm.
I doubt they'll do it in Maine this time of year,
Not in Maine.
or else,
Because,
yeah.
yeah, in
The churches I
Maine.
went to, when they had that heated pool, I felt like I was moving on up in the world because
Yeah.
we had heated water. I was like, ooh, this is nice.
No, in Maine are like rivers, lakes, and ponds are like frozen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And you get to go ice fishing.
exactly.
And y'all have ice skating, which we do not have because
Yeah.
what ice do we really get down south? I'm just
Mhm.
saying.
Yeah, well, no
You
one.
guys don't have ice arenas?
Oh,
Hey, it's supposed to get nasty like Friday and Saturday here. We're supposed to actually get snow.
really? Where do you live? I don't want to
Oklahoma.
dox you. I don't
Oklahoma.
want.
Northern
Okay.
Oklahoma. I mean, I'm
Oh.
almost in Kansas.
Ooh la
Almost.
la. Really?
So our winters here typically tend to be more like Kansas winters.
Okay.
But lately, I mean, we had snow coming down a few days ago, but it
Mhm.
didn't stick or accumulate or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that this weekend it may stick, which will be cool.
Return
Yeah.
to sender. I don't like it down. See, I'm in the deep south. I'm Mississippi, so I'm like deep south, down south.
Well,
know?
they're saying I got a notification today. They're expecting snow in the panhandle of Florida.
Oh, wow.
So
Yes, snow.
if the panhandle of Florida
It's
is
snow.
expected to get snow, then be prepared for Mississippi to get snow too.
I don't want
That's
it.
kinda
Return to
crazy.
sender.
Well, you guys are gonna feel the winter for once. It's not going to be us. It's
Hey,
not going to
hey,
be only us up north.
hey, if you live up in Maine, you would know how to drive in the snow.
Exactly.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you
you have
something.
to.
Let me tell you something. Bring your butt down here when we actually have a snowstorm, and you will understand. Y'all laugh at us when we get a dusting or something, but I'm gonna tell you something. Try to come down here and drive these back roads during the snowstorm. You're gonna wish, even with a 4-wheel drive, you're gonna run off the road. I promise you.
Yeah,
Money.
but
Oh,
you guys don't plow anything. Like you don't even like.
They don't salt it. They don't plow it. So I'm
oh,
gonna pray
trust
I
for
me.
you.
know. You
Us
Hey,
you have
Mainers
hey,
don't
hope.
do that.
when I was living in Tennessee, right? Knoxville, Tennessee, they got a few inches of snow on the ground, right? And you were seeing pickup trucks and SUVs on off on in ditches, stuck. Okay, and I'm
Uh,
driving a Ford Escort, 5-speed, with all tires. Okay,
Oh boy.
and never got stuck, never went off the road, perfectly fine. And they're like, "You know how to drive in this weather?" I said, "Yeah." Grew up driving in feet of snow.
Oh.
yeah,
Eli's like,
I
yeah.
do too. I did too.
Yes, Maine.
Yeah, of
Maine,
course.
oh, Maine, we get the harshest winter because if you live up in northern Maine, right by Canada,
Yeah. Eli, I live right next to Maine. Like I live in Quebec.
oh, my
So
provider bought a house in cabin up in
Eustace.
Eustis, Maine.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Oh,
No, no,
it's
no.
21 miles from the Canada border.
Oh, really? I just know that the border of Maine and
Yeah,
Quebec are next to each other, like
they are.
next door. So that's why I'm like,
So
I
you're
believe
in
you.
Quebec. So have you
Yeah.
heard of Grand Falls, Canada?
Yeah.
I used to live in Limestone, Maine. Okay.
Okay.
And every weekend we would travel from Limestone, Maine to Grand Falls, Canada every weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was back when I was 19.
Yeah. 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 In Canada, like we have 18 years old. I mean Quebec. We have our legal age to drink is 18 years old. So I do know that some people like that.
So Stefiano, if that's pronouncing it right, um, Denmark, that would make you Scandinavian, correct? Just wondering, because I'm Scandinavian. I'm 64% Scandinavian. So yeah, I'm 64% Scandinavian.
And also, I did my ancestry DNA tree when you do
Oh,
a DNA swab.
Yep.
yes.
What'd you find
And
out?
I'm pretty much, I think I don't have it on my phone anymore, but
You're a mutt.
yeah, but like most of it is from your side.
Yeah, you're a mutt.
Yeah, right. Like,
That's
but
funny.
I did not know I have a African tribe in my blood.
How
Yeah.
much? Do you know a lot of how many percent of African blood you have?
That one was
Well,
10%.
yeah, we kind of all do. It's either native or African,
My
because
my tribe was the Bantu tribe.
ooh.
Told you were a mutt, Eli.
Yeah.
I know
Yes,
all about that.
if I acted like a mutt, I might be a mutt.
I think we are all a little bit, say the God honest truth. Most
Yeah.
of us have so much stuff mixed into us. We're not just one thing or the other. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
A little bit
of
of everything.
course. Yeah, of course. Like,
the Vikings got around.
uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they were
mean,
hoes.
truly, Vikings got around.
Oh
Around,
yeah, for
around.
sure.
So you
Like
you,
I,
you
That
had
that's
you had Vikings of all ethnicities.
yeah. I have more Viking in my blood than any
I
of them.
know. I
Yeah.
know.
wow, that yeah. How do you feel about that, Eli? Are
Oh, I
you
love it.
yeah?
If someone messes with me, that's what comes out.
Do you look like a Viking?
Oh yeah, I do.
He looks like
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, little
I'm
Viking family.
tall. I'm actually 6'1".
Oh,
I still tower. I'm 6'2". He's a big boy though. He's a big boy.
I am.
you Viking family.
Yeah.
That's good though. I did
Yeah.
mine, and I'm pretty sure I'm Irish. I'm 95% Irish, so I'm pretty sure I'm Irish. That's for sure.
French
And
Canadian Irish.
what?
French Canadian Irish.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
I'm all mixed up. But yeah, I've got 95% Irish. I've got the rest. I've got more German and what is the other one? Some Viking place. I can't remember. And I don't really, I think I've got like something of 20-30 of native, and that's all. So
Yeah.
I'm not eligible for any anything, to get the taxes or whatnot. But I'm kidding. No, I wouldn't do that. But honestly, I'm happy. I knew that, like in my family, I don't have any of the Irish traits that my Irish side of the family have. So that's the
Mhm.
weirdest thing ever. They don't have. I'm 95%, and they have like less percent than I have. So that's weird, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take everything, all of it.
Ugh.
So that's
So
good.
I gotta go because I have to get ready for bed.
all right, son, you take care.
I have a long day tomorrow.
All right, Eli, you take care and have a good day
All right.
tomorrow.
Have a
You
good
too.
day and congratulations again on your baptism.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Good night.
Yeah, we have down here it's I want to say welcome to Stefano in the chat. I know that's not your name or whatnot, but welcome to the chat. I hope that you feel welcome here, and everybody that's coming in that may be new to the channel. Of course, our main topic tonight was bipolar 1 and 2, but when we get done with our topic, sometimes we'll come up and we'll talk about those things. Then we'll talk about something total alter difference. And on Well, the Thing is a channel, you might find he's going to have a holistic approach stream tomorrow, and you might just find a chilling chat. You never know. So stick around. Some fun. You might learn something. Might meet some new people that might be cool. You know what I'm saying? We try to keep the chat as drama free as possible. Make sure that everybody, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, kind of thing.
Correct. So, and if you missed it, there's always the replay button.
Yep.
There's always the replay.
And don't forget to subscribe, hit the
Yeah.
thumbs up, and put the little thingy so that you don't miss a live stream. I'm just saying that because I usually say that. I'm sorry.
Well, I also have Discord. Okay, so can one of my mods put my email in chat?
I'm actually gonna type this under your name
That's fine.
because I can't.
So
Charlie.
if you want to
So-
join Discord, or if not, you just want to email me because you're going through something, I'm more than welcome. Send me an email. And if you want to join Discord, send me an email and I'll send you a link. Over there in Discord, it's drama free. It's mainly peaceful. It is. Usually I have mod meetings there on occasions where I call all mods and have a discussion. But lately, everything's been honky dory. Everything's been going well. But if you're in my Discord, make it active. Get more active in there, please. So,
What do you talk about, or what do you do in your Discord? I mean, what are the chat? What are the?
well, we have voice chat in Discord. Like, I have
Yeah.
a one-on-one in Discord.
Okay.
So, like, say for example, one of you guys reach out to me and you need to talk. You know what I'm saying? We could go in the. I could call you personally through Discord, or we could go have a one-on-one in the voice chat, and nobody can bother us.
Yep.
You know, I call it because I'm an empath.
Mm-hmm.
I have an ear and a shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody's having a rough day, or a rough night, or a rough week, you know, like I come to you guys when I'm, going through it. You can come to me when you're going through it. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I promise I'll only bite if I'm asked nicely.
Charlie.
Hey, Canadian girl, do you have a channel?
I do actually.
Can you put it in
find
the
me.
private chat?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I'd
And-
love to subscribe and support you because that's something that I'm passionate about. I know well the thing is also, you know,
Well-
that's as a community we come together. There's enough love for all of us.
Of course. Well, I think I found you. You remember when you were on my panel, right? Do you?
Is it me?
No.
Oh, I was about to say I know it wasn't me. I don't remember being
How long
on.
ago was this?
Oh, hold on. I think it's a couple of 2 months ago. I think, and
Yeah.
you came on my panel because of you were watching, and somebody was claiming to be a victim. A man was claiming to be a victim of abuse from his significant other, his ex or whatnot, but he was lying and he was making a big deal out of it. Remember? And then he started trashing me and the people on the panel.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
you-
yes.
And then you were
Yeah.
like, no. I don't think I want to know what's more in depth of you because I don't know what you're claiming and you're making a big deal and you're not making it sound true. And he was like devaluing anything that other men could live, and you didn't like it.
Yep.
So that's where we met. I remember that. But yeah, no. So that's how I know.
Stefiano, we already covered in the first hour bipolar. If you want to go back and watch the replay, we went all through bipolar 1 and 2 and cyclothymia. We discussed what that is. We discussed the symptoms, hypomania, hypermania. We went through all that at the very beginning. And then what we do is, after we talk about the article that we're going through, each individual person shares if they have bipolar, how it affects them, what they do to prevent going into a mania or a hypomania, and then when we're done doing that, instead of keeping it on, we switch the subject to make it a more positive conversation and end out the live that way. So nobody's in an emotional wreck. Nobody's depressed. Everybody leaves here happy.
Yeah, because it can be a trigger talking about that. I know that. I know people, like some people, like I don't want to be. Some people like don't want to be reminded like of what they go through and whatever. But I get it. Like it's not for everybody. But I do know that anything that happens to you, like the manias, you cannot really prevent them, but you can know how to live with them.
Yes.
You have tools that you can work with, and they are going to help you throughout whatever. They are the only thing that you have to remind yourself of all the things is your tools. The tools that you have to work with, because you have that forever and ever until you die with your medication. But medication is not a miracle drug. You have to work with your tools.
Yes. Just because you take meds doesn't make it's going to fix everything. It
supports. It only supports.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a crotch. Like, is it a crotch where we say, when a person is injured with the foot and they have crutches, right?
Yes. So,
Yeah.
Stefiano, so I want to answer her questions or his questions. I don't know if male or female, and I don't want to be judgmental. So, also, you all have a disorder in some way, and you talk with each other about it. Yes. Okay. Some of us go something different. Okay. Not all of us have bipolar disorder. Yes. We're a support group. I'm a support channel. I talk about mental health because I have problems with it. I have depression. I have bipolar. I have insomnia. I have PTSD. I have unspecified personality disorder. I have a lot of problems that I deal with. And I go to therapy and I take medication. I come to YouTube to show support, to let people know that you're not alone. Because a lot of us are alone in this world and we don't know who to turn to and talk to because we're afraid that somebody's going to judge us for what we're going through. Some of us are afraid that if we let the cat out of the bag, that we have depression, they're going to look at us less than. And that's not true. That's not true.
We're also trying to take the stigma out of mental health and bring awareness about it. Like for more people to be able to stand up and say, hey, you know what? I may have mental illness, but mental illness does not define me. Yes, that is exactly it. Like,
correct.
my ADHD does not define me. It does not change who I am. It may explain some things, right? But it's not an excuse, nor is it a definition of who I am.
Absolutely not. Like in this day and age, not everybody, I'm generalizing, I'm sorry. In this day and age, people use it as a defense mechanism or like a personality trait,
Oh, okay. I know your channel, not Canadian Girl.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, I remember it now. I've been on the channel.
Do you have a TikTok?
I do, actually.
The reason I asked is because you kind of look like this one girl I used to always do, like, she would do singing things and I would do them with her, but like she always, I don't know, I'd have to look for.
No, I don't do some singing. I did some TikTok lives this summer, I think, and I stopped. But I still have my TikTok account.
But you're also very beautiful. I just wanted to tell you that.
Because
I'm not a hater. Some people that be hating, that be player hating.
Yeah.
I don't be play hating. When I see someone that's beautiful, I'm gonna tell them that. When I think you have beautiful hair or I like the color of your hair, I'm gonna be telling, because here's my thing also. I'm not just saying it because, like some people just say falsities. I don't do that.
Yeah, some people say it just to suck up or whatever. Yeah, I get it. That's why I love for people down south. You guys are like blunt, and I love it. I love it.
Also, like, if let's say somebody's having a bad day and you're going by and you notice something nice about them, like their hair color or their shoes, it could be something very simple, right? Or you just like the shirt they're wearing that day. And you walk up to somebody and they could be having the worst day. You don't even know. They could be wanting to off themselves that day. And because of your smile, your infectiousness, and your one compliment to them that is truthful, and you want to make sure it's truthful. That's why I was telling you you're beautiful, because it's true. Then you don't know how that impact can have, because one small act of kindness every day can change this world. It may be a little at a time, because obviously as a person, I can only do so much, right? But every little thing counts and it does add up. So, when I go to heaven, I just hope I have a big old stack of goodness. And I'm not doing it just to get to heaven. I'm doing it because I really do want to make a difference in the world. Like if I can make one person, I'm really goofy. If you really get to know me and like really like you can ask, well, the thing is, Anaya, they know I'm goofy. As you've heard a little bit here,
Yeah.
I try to make people laugh because laughter is a great medicine. And if I can just make one person's day brighter, I did my job. I try to reach for more, but if I could just get one, I'm okay. If I could save one life, I'm okay. But if I can get more, then awesome. You know, that's why one of my favorite songs is How to Save a Life by The Fray. I
Oh,
love that
yeah.
song.
Oh, by the way, do you know it's Dolly Parton's birthday today?
Oh, for real? Happy birthday to my big titty sister from Tennessee.
So,
She's 80 years old.
so
Still fine as hell, too. Go
Oh, yeah.
Dolly. You kicking butt. I hope I look that good at 80.
all right. So I just dropped Canadian Girls channel in chat. So if you want to go sub up, please do.
Hmm. Yeah, I do pretty much everything and nothing. I don't do a specific genre. That's for
You're
sure.
like me. I be everywhere. I do everything.
Yeah.
I be all
Sometimes
over
we're
the
gonna.
place.
Yeah, sometimes I do like we're gonna watch some celebrity gossip things, and then another day we're gonna watch some history podcasts or history facts, or another day we're gonna talk about whatever happened. Like that's the thing with having bipolar or whatever. Like being in mental health, you are attracted to toxic things in usual, right? And I am in love with the drama community on YouTube.
Can I ask this question? Because okay, so I used to be in the commentary drama part, right? For a while, a long time ago, when I was in my early 20s, you know, when I was messy as hell. Okay, so I saw where you called out. You know, I was looking at your names on your thing. What's his name? Keemstar. I remember when I used to be like over that way in that kind of area. Okay, have you heard anything about Negative Nation and what has happened to him? Because I don't know, he just fell off the place of planet or some shit.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anybody else. But Gigi and Tina D and Savage live because they came from the drama community.
You talking about Savage?
Yeah.
Bombshell.
Yeah.
What is her name? Oh, I know her because Miss Heidi Black.
Oh, so the thing is, they came from the bottom of the YouTube community and the drama community. So they go on panels and they do screaming matches and whatnot,
Beef.
and that's
just like my beef sector. See, I'm from a predominantly black space called the beef sector that was started from T.S. Madison and Kaya. Kaya is the lady who sung "My Neck, My Back."
Yeah.
Okay, so they had a show together that was called the Queen's Supreme Court, and they would bring up celebrity gossip, right, and put people on the docket. And when they broke up and stopped being friends, that led to the community splitting and people beefing at each other. So that's where it came from. So that's like the drama community. You know, I've been a part of so many different communities. Then I found the trailer park sector, and that scared me a little bit. So I walked away from that.
What? How so? How can the trailer park? What?
It was too much. It was too much.
You know,
they was ready to throw down all the time.
Charlie, white trash never fails to disappoint.
Oh no, that is awesome and funny as hell when they read each other filth and they talk about each other's trailers. It's hilarious. I've got a beautiful trailer. I got like they have these new ones that are like more modular homes. I could have got one built from the ground up, but when we looked at this one, it has 2 living rooms. It has the den and the regular one. I call it 2 living rooms because I'm Southern and I'm country as fuck. And then we got the separate dining room, the big ass kitchen. It's over 2,000.
So you could get a full running start from one end to the other.
No, yeah, you could run all the way. Yeah, it's 2,000 square foot. It's over 2,000 square foot. It's called a deluxe. They call it. It's right next to the triple wide. The big old fancy triple wide. It's right like underneath that. The only thing that makes it different is it doesn't have the second story. That's the only thing that makes it different.
Up to speed, I'm going through the wall.
No, so I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot. My closet, I have a toilet room. Okay, I think I'm fancy because of that. My toilet's in its own room, and then my closet's so big I can put a bed in it. So I don't know what to do with all that closet space because I am not a girl.
Wow, and you live in a trailer? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm. That's how fancy they have gotten, child.
Oh no, yeah, they
have gotten very fancy over the years. My grandmother and I There was like a display place that we used to go to and just walk through them just to look at them
Mm-hmm.
because I've always loved walking through different properties and whatnot. I sold real estate
Yes.
for a while, so
Oh, you
but
did?
yeah, I like seeing
I just got to
different
respond
houses.
to Rosalind's comment real quick, Aya.
'Kay.
She asked me how I hope that you're doing well today. Well, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I will have an answer. So, I got blood work done a couple months
Oh.
back, and it was a concern to my doctor, my primary care doctor.
How so?
She sent a referral to an oncologist, a cancer doctor.
Oh.
So I went, had blood work done, and tomorrow I'll find out the results. I have a 33 and a third % chance I might have blood cancer.
No.
So yeah. So I'll find out the
Oh.
results tomorrow. So at 4:15.
So how long have you been waiting for the blood tests? Ever
2
since you
weeks.
told me that? 2 weeks. So 2 weeks of wow, of spinning everything in your head, right? Overthinking.
Yeah,
Wow.
2 weeks. So you know, in the beginning, I was worried. You know what I'm saying? And then I look at it this way, right? Hypothetically saying, that's what it could be. It could be leukemia. It could be Hodgkin's lymphoma. It could be a number of things. Who knows? It could be nothing. It could come back negative, you know, and I could jump for joy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm a warrior. You know what I'm saying? I'm stubborn. I'm a fighter. You know, yeah, it could be nothing. You know, so we'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
So what is
And
it? Can I ask what is it that she saw that might have her alarmed on that?
I had an elevated white blood cell count, an elevated red blood cell count, like
Okay.
abnormally high.
Uh-huh.
So they were concerned.
Uh-huh.
So and my doctor, I love my doctor because she's dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's.
Yes.
She's not ignoring me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I have an
You're
issue,
lucky.
they call.
Yeah.
They'll try to get me in before my appointment. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes. She's not negligent in her work.
correct.
So I mean, okay, so I don't want to be dramatizing anything, but because I know that when they do those tests, if your blood cell count is off the chains, right? Okay. Let's say you don't have blood cancer, but it's something else. You do know that it's abnormal. So something is up, right?
Yeah.
Did you
I know
consider
the other
that?
two concerns. I know the other two concerns.
Okay.
So I'm not worried about those.
Okay.
The other two. One of them is from smoking. The other one's from sleep apnea. The third
Yeah.
one is blood cancer. So I'm not, you know, if I don't have blood cancer, I'm going to have to go get a sleep study.
Mm-hmm.
I've done everything, you know, before I gained a lot of weight, I've had sleep apnea. Okay. So I went through, I had my nose operated on. I had my deviated septum repaired. I had, they had to perform 2 surgeries at once on my nose. They had to surgically remove a polyp, and then they repaired the deviated septum. Okay. So I'm like, all right, I could breathe better. Nope. I could breathe through my nose like I've never been able to in my whole life because I've had my nose broken 4 times. So
Okay.
they fixed that.
Yes.
And then I went and had my tonsils removed because
Oh,
they were
shit.
3 times the normal size. And as a grown adult,
Yeah.
I do not recommend you getting your tonsils removed. Okay? As a grown adult,
Uh-huh.
if you can avoid that shit, avoid it like the plague. Okay?
I don't. You met. Well, the thing is, you met Mr. William Carruthers. Just my thoughts over there at Arky's house. He's a friend of mine from my sector. He's 70 something years old, and they were talking about taking out his tonsils because he kept getting bronchitis and stuff. I had mine out when I was 14, and I watched. It was a 20-something-year-old woman. First thing I see when I'm waking up, like I can't scream, I can't talk, I can't say, "Hey, I'm over here, I'm awake, somebody help me!" Right? I'm in a recovery bed with the lights off. They didn't think I was going to wake up when I did.
Yep.
And I can't scream because I just had my tonsils out, right? So I look over to my right, and there's this woman who just had tonsils out, and they're sticking all kind of tubes down her throat. She's bleeding out. All this other stuff. I'm freaking out. Like I just had mine out too. Is this gonna happen to me? You know what I'm saying? And they're rushing her back to the OR. Like I'm sitting there watching them work on her. And I can't say nothing, nobody, I can't get nobody's attention because they're all over there, right? So I'm over here freaking out as a 14-year-old child. Like, oh my God, is this gonna happen to me? But she was fine, thank God. But it is more dangerous the older you get. So
Yeah, and it was painful. It was
Mhm.
painful.
It took me
Man.
longer to heal, but even being 14. I ended up having a problem though. I didn't know I was allergic to codeine. And it was the first time they had ever given it to me in my life. And you know, they give you pure codeine cough syrup right after
Nope,
you have
they didn't give that to me.
well, they did for me for the pain and whatnot. And my mom gave it to me, you know, the little teaspoons. I was sitting there watching Maury Povich with my mom. I'll never forget. And we were laughing at "You want the father and you is the father" kind of thing. And so I was over here, you know, laughing without making noise. And all of a sudden I couldn't breathe out of my nose. Like I couldn't take a breath in. And so I'm freaking out. I'm like, and I start writing because we're writing down on a book. You know, I'm writing to her. I said, I can't breathe through my nose. And so my mom, of course, took me straight to the hospital, you know, because my couldn't breathe, you know. And by the time when I got there fairly early in the day. And it was about it wasn't early in the day. It was about 3:00 in the evening before dark. And so we're sitting there, and they left me down there to way after dark with kids. My mom asked to be moved to a different waiting room, but there was only, this is a small hospital, but they had me in the room with kids with stomach virus, with common colds, with all these things. And I'm breathing through my mouth because I can't breathe through my nose. And I'm breathing like this, like trying to pull in, like I'm forcing myself to breathe. My mom tells them, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. They're not listening. So unless she's turning blue and falling down on the floor, she's okay. By the time they got me back there, I had like barely a pinhole to breathe out of. They said, well, we're going to take her ambulance. My mom says, no, you're not. I'll take her myself. They rushed me up to the big hospital. My mom did. And the flight nurse, they rushed me up when I got to the ER, and they told them what was happening. They saw how I was breathing up to the flight nurse, right? Because I'm a kid. I'm 14 years old. And they said she's not even stable enough to be airlifted. She has a pinhole to breathe out of. We need to get her back in her room now. I want a morphine drip, blah, blah, blah. She kept telling them all the things she wanted to put me under. I didn't even know I was in the world for 2 weeks. Like a whole week I went by and I didn't even know I was there because they knocked me out for a reason. And I coughed up my stitches the same night. So it took me 3 or 4 weeks to get over it where I could finally eat normal and talk again. So I'm lucky to be able to speak. Yeah, we was watching Maury, Ty. I was laughing at you is the father. You ate the daddy. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Did it affect your voice in any way?
I believe yes, because my singing voice is different. And even like my vocals when I speak, I'm a little bit deeper than what I was before I had the surgery. Like my voice is a little bit more, you know, deeper and stuff. Like my voice wasn't this deep. And even when I'm singing, sometimes it's painful to hit certain notes that were not painful before, but I still do it because I'm hard-headed.
Charlie, as you mature, your voice changes. Okay? Because when I got my tonsils removed, I thought it was going to change my vocals as an adult. It didn't. I had the same voice after my tonsils were removed. But before I hit puberty, I was singing My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion and hitting every note.
I think with mine, it's because of the damage that was done.
Now, the damage that was done probably changed the vocals.
Yeah. It was from the throat closing thing for me, not necessarily the tonsils being took out.
Yeah. So you were like, did you ever see that Homer Simpson episode on The Simpsons when he was a young boy. He could sing like an angel, and he was in a choir, and he had this melodic like chant and whatever. And his father was so proud of him. And then his puberty hit, and then he had this horrible voice. He couldn't sing like shit. So that's what it reminds me of.
Oh my
Like
God. It's true though about young boys, specifically more than us girls. Cause our voice doesn't change that much going through puberty, right? But theirs does. And like the young boys will have those high octave voices and be sopranos before, and then after they hit puberty, they become like a bass or a tenor. And it's like real deep, and they can never reach that like they did before.
That's
Hey,
so funny.
Charlie.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so much, Stefano, and sending you so much love. And he's also said he's going to pray for you tonight with what you're going through. I just want to send so much love to Stefano.
Charlie has the whole Southern ghetto thing going on.
Yeah, child. I'm a little bit hood. I'm a little bit. See, I'm from the
Yep.
trailer park, and
He is a hood rat.
I'm a hood rat. I'm ghetto, fabulous. I'm also from the trailer park, the trailer hood. If you ain't know, then you get to know. Because on one side of my trailer park was the trailer park people, and the other side was the hood people, and it was crazy. And then not 2 seconds down, we had the projects. So
Did you have a trailer gang?
no, but I had an uncle. If he said clack clack, and he had 2 teardrops, and it was real. He was kicked out of the state of Tennessee.
Okay.
Not just a little bit, the whole state. But like so,
Mike Spork says, "I'm not trailer trash. I'm trailer treasure."
Hell yeah!
So, but Canadian girl, when you go live again? It's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah. I went live as of last week, but I unlisted my live, or I deleted it. But like I don't know. I don't have a schedule or an agenda.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't know. It so happens that I don't know what people want really. And the thing is, I go up like with something that I want to cover. It's not actually, it doesn't go with what people want to listen to sometimes. So it kind of discourages me when I have like 2 people in my side chat, or 1, or none at all. So that's why I'm like, yeah, maybe going live too much, or it wasn't the topic that was on hand at the time. So yeah, I don't know. The number thing really affects my mood. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wait a bit.
You want to know something, Canadian girl? I'll tell you something, right?
Okay.
So, when I started this channel, right, and in the very beginning, right, because I would watch other channels, I'm like, man, they're getting huge numbers, right? And I'm like, yo, and I'm always up on their panel, and they help me promote my channel. So when I go live, I'm gonna get huge numbers, right? That didn't happen. So it was like, I was like, shit. But then I was thinking to myself, I really don't want huge numbers, because I wouldn't be able to handle it with me, because I wouldn't be able to interact with all the people in chat. I wouldn't be able to read their messages fast enough and acknowledge what they were saying in chat. And I tried to acknowledge all my subscribers and stuff like that. When they have something to say, I try to acknowledge them. And sometimes it's tough.
It's also when it's a smaller chat, whether I find it, and I think you'll agree with me. Well, the thing is, it's more intimate. Like you have more of a connection, and it's quality over quantity. Now, I've been in those chats. I've moderated for those chats that have thousands in them at a time. And I used to do that for my cell phone, which nowadays with a laptop, I'm like, how did I used to do that? I don't know how I did that. But it's like, I'm gonna say this, Canadian girl. in case anytime that you do, please let me know, because sometimes YouTube, or I hope the thing is would share with me just in case, because sometimes YouTube does not want to give me notifications because I'm subscribed to so many different people.
I know. I'm shadow banned as well. I got somebody did a rogue modding on StreamYards. They give you the permission to restream on your channel when you're on somebody's panel sometimes.
Uh-huh.
My friend, she put that up, and something happened. I wasn't the only one restreaming. So something happened with her and her friend, and she mass reported everything that her friend was resharing, but I wasn't that missed. So what happened is I got a strike. She removed it, but I'm still shadow banned for like 6 months. But I do not care for not having a lot of viewers. That's not the same. It's that we mostly are watching things, right? So I chat with my chat most of the time when we're watching things, because I don't really do I don't talk a lot about myself during our watch things or whatnot, but I do comment on them. But all that to say is that I'm really grateful for the people that are still watching with me sometimes. Of course I am, but the thing is, the people that are watching expect most of the time they're from the drama community, so they expect drama things and whatnot. So most of my subscribers are from that community and from other.
Can I give you some advice as somebody who is from a drama community?
Go ahead.
I am from a sector that is beefing just the same, right? So they're fighting like that. So I still have my beef sector people who come in and visit me. But if you come in my chat now, you're going to see people from the beef sector, the mob tube, the mental health awareness. You're going to see people from the trash talk sector. You're going to see people from the, all these different sectors that I go visit. So what you're doing right now, networking with the other people and getting to know them and having them share you, it's going to expand you into different audiences. So you don't have to necessarily talk about drama, and you can talk about what you want.
Exactly.
And people
I don't.
will be there for you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
And
that's the thing. I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't either. I only do it every once in a while. Like if in case something comes up that I need to speak on, I can count on two hands how many times I've jumped off the porch, because that's what I say. I jump off the porch on a bitch and I'll cuss.
Like this week.
Yeah, this week I did it. But I only do it for things that kind of need it, if that makes sense, right? Or something needs to be told or cleared up, like if let's say somebody was making up lies on your name, Canadian girl, and your stream was still up, and I saw your stream and I was like, well, this is where that's a lie, this is where it's lying. I'm going to show the timestamps and the exact moments that the person's lying, right? And I'm going to tell the truth by using receipts, because receipts tell the truth, right?
Yep, of course.
Clear it up, then I'm going to be done with it. And the next day, we're going to be talking about cake and probably zillennials and millennials. And we could talk about true crime things, or we could be talking about just how your day is. We could just be having a conversation together. Like, so how's your day this morning? How's your morning going? I'm drinking my coffee. I just got done taking my medication. This is your med check reminder. Please don't forget your medications like I do. That's one of the things I remind everybody in the morning. And then I'm going to ask you, everybody in the chat, how they doing. And we're just going to bounce off each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand what you mean, though, by what you're saying, because I've been there. When I stopped really messing around with the drama, just started chilling, I get it. But the ones who like you and like your personality, and you're going to keep going from there. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't give up. Please don't give up.
No, I don't. It's just
disheartening.
Yeah, no, it's just sometimes like I said earlier, I'm more vulnerable this time of year. So anything that has to do with my mental illness, I'm more susceptible to having any of the characteristic popping off more. So I don't want to I don't know.
I get you.
I'm trying to prevent.
Yeah, prevent that. And it's also good to take those breaks if you want to take mental health breaks. Like I tell people that, like a friend of mine, she's a huge content creator. and she's still making her money from YouTube because people are still, members and stuff. And she'll
Mhm.
go live every once in a while, but she's not doing like she used to because she don't want to be in the drama. She don't want to be in the mess. And she's like one of the creators of the beef sector, right? So she's like a big dog. She's an OG.
Yeah.
And she's just like living her best life right now. And I'm happy for her,
Mhm.
but I think everybody should do what makes you feel comfortable. If you only want to do once a week, that's fine. If you don't want to do it all, just when just feeling strikes you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's when I feel like it, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm gonna pop off a live or not. And when I go live, sometimes I go live for like, usually I go live for a really long amount of time because when I don't work, I overthink like a motherfucker. So like
Mm-hmm.
going live helps so much, and I go live for like 8 hours on a time or whatever. And I only do maybe sometimes I'll do music or whatnot, but I just sometimes I don't mind it. Like like I welcome everybody in my chat the same, even though I don't have people in. And then like they come in, I'm super happy to see whomever. I mod everybody that I know because I'm all in different communities, so that I know that they can resubscribe to every and single one of each other. Like they interact with each other. If they like each other, well, they can go to their channels, to that other person's channels, and subscribe to them. And then so that's fun. That creates a community, right?
Yep.
That I like that. But no, it's just I don't want to, like, sometimes I feel like I don't have things, and like I don't feel myself more interesting than another. So I'm like, yeah, no. If I don't have anything, like if I don't feel like I have anything to say, well, I won't. I just won't go live. That's all, because I don't feel like I'm interesting enough. So that's the thing. And I just got monetized with super tips. It's it's a thing that has to do with YouTube, but it's a thing that they created, like a beta version of something. Anywho, I just got monetized and everything, and I'm still not going live as much as I would. Like, if anybody is monetized, they're going live as much as they can to do whatever, but I'm not money focused and I'm not sub focused. So that's the thing. Like, I'm more like, I want to interact with people and whatnot. And when like people, I don't know, I just I just feel like people get disinterested really fast because we're in a day and age where things are really, really fast, like content, like the shorts, the TikToks, the whatnot. So like, if you don't stimulate enough the people, or if you don't interact or engage them enough, they get like disinterested quick, and they turn in another live, and then they flip flop in your chat, in another chat, in another chat, and then they come back. But it's fine. I don't blame anybody for whatever they do because I do it myself. But it's just sometimes I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm interesting enough.
Well, you know
So
what's crazy is that I hold a show every morning most of the time. Most mornings. This morning I took a little break because I don't take breaks often, but I'm Monday through Friday usually around 10 my time with Central Standard Time, or 11. And
mhm,
I'll go for about 2 hours mostly. Sometimes it goes on a little longer, but I always do an hour and a half at the least an hour.
mhm.
And I lost my monetization because of my own stupidity. I was fully monetized with memberships and everything.
Oh,
And I got it within a few weeks of having like actually starting a content crew because of my sector. They stood behind me. But I will say that the way that I do it, I just have conversations. I just bounce off the chat, and if they're not there, then I'll start reading from an article or talking about something. And like I can have 5 people, and I can have 30, and I'm cool either way. I can have one
yeah,
person in there, I'm cool.
yeah. But yeah, yes. So it's me. It's just me. I mean, it's really me. It's more because of my insecurities. Sometimes that comes up, and like let's say you had I overthink too much. I dramatize sometimes, and when people like, let's say I had an unfortunate thing that happened as of recently. I had I'm not really experience on the internet enough because I've been like on the internet like in communities as of a year and a half ago only. And I never went live as much. Like I never went live before this summer. So I'm new to all this and I never had an internet friend before, a real internet friend, you know? And we butted heads. I stopped. I told her I had to stop streaming with her because she was too much for me. She was too much to take. Her attention needing was too much, and I didn't want to resent her. So I told her and everything. And well, she did what the drama community does, and she didn't stop talking about me all the time on her live streams. And she goes live all the fucking time. So I'm like, yeah, that might affect because people are wanting me to do something I do not want to do. I don't want to acknowledge it. I don't want to talk about it because I'm the big like I'm not like her. I don't do that. If she wants to do that, good on her. But I'm not like her, and that's her issue, not a me issue. So I mean, but I know what they're wanting me to do, and the fact that I have like lots of people coming in because I kind of do a monologue thing when I start my stream, so it's fine, so I can interact with people. And when I start to watch things and whatnot, well, people leave, and I'm like, I could be like 45 minutes with 0 watchers. I'm like, okay, what am I doing here? What the fuck? And it's been like that way for like 2 or 3 streams on end since then. So I'm like, okay, so what am I doing? Like I've just been monetized, so I'm just gonna wait. That's all. There's no good remedy, I guess. Formula.
Well, the really formula behind it, I'm gonna tell you, is when that starts, going visiting different communities and getting to know other people. Popping in chats, hitting panels of certain people that you see at chill streams. That's what I've done. So I've built my community comprises like, I swear to God, 8-10 different sectors of YouTube.
Yeah.
And so it's just like it's like all over the place. So you know people you might see there that you might know from a whole nother sector, and you'd be like, oh, what are you doing here? Oh, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like when Charlie first was my guest host the first day. I had brought up somebody up on panel, and Charlie was like, "Oh my God, Matt." Matt was like, "Oh my God, Charlie," you know. Like, and the thing is, I met Charlie and I knew Matt, but I didn't know they both knew each other.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's another person, Quick and Chalk know each other, and I didn't know that. So it was just like a small world, you know. But everybody that comes over here, they know what I'm about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was one time, right? I got chewed out by a lot of subscribers. So I took it to Discord and I fought back.
Okay.
So this is what happened was, right? I had like 150 people in chat one time on this one live stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't able to acknowledge every single person on the live stream.
Okay.
Snarky comments, right? People were upset. Wasn't acknowledging their question. So I said afterwards, voice chat, Discord.
Okay.
So I went in there and I'm like, man, whoever's leaving these snarky comments that I didn't answer their question is because there was 150 people in chat.
Yeah.
How do you expect me to acknowledge every single person
while you're streaming?
Correct. While I'm
exactly
about a topic, you know.
Yeah, it's different if you're watching something, but if you're not talking, you can chat. But if you're talking, why would they? No, that's not fair.
You want to hear something crazy? A friend of mine gets about 600 in his chat every night, and that's on a slow night. and he literally says hey to every single person. Sometimes we'd be like, look, it's enough, Hayes, we love you, we know you see us, you know what I'm saying? Because it gets to be like first 30-45 minutes of the show it's just saying hey to everybody, you know what I mean?
Oh, I do that too. I do that at the beginning. But once I get to talking about a topic,
Uh-huh.
you know,
He bad about
Yeah.
ignoring the chat. I have to get up there sometimes and jump up on panel and tell him like, don't forget your super chats.
yeah,
Yeah, but there's worse out there. Like, I mean, I think you're really good at acknowledging your chat.
yeah,
I've seen worse, and like I've seen worse. I can tell you that, and that's like, I mean, people should be used to you. Like, if
well, they
they're
are now. They are now. This was
okay.
This was like about a year ago. This happened. I had a falling out with a creator.
Oh,
Not only did I support them financially, I was a mod. I was I was on the panel all the time. I contribute a lot to this channel, and yeah, I had a falling out, and I thought I was going to lose my channel. I thought everybody was going to unsub because of the lies she was spreading. I only lost 15 people, and I didn't care. Whatever, 15 people.
yeah, it's the trash taking out itself.
Yeah,
Out.
yeah. But I came from the true crime sector, which is technically the drama sector. So, but Candy Girl, did you get my email address?
Yeah, it's in the chat, right?
It's in. I'll give it. I'll put it in the back chat so you can copy it.
Oh, hold on. I just seen the live chat, the side chat right now. Okay. Oh, thank you, Charlie. I just saw the private chat. I'm sorry.
I don't mind helping you. I don't mind promoting your channel.
Oh, you don't have to. You absolutely don't have to. Like, I'm not looking for. I'm not battle hopping. Fishing
I know you're
for
not looking
subs.
for it. You're not fishing, but we didn't say we wasn't gonna
Canadian
still do
Girl,
it.
when I say I don't mind, you didn't ask.
No.
We're telling you. We're
Okay.
telling
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Can you do
I
me
got
a,
it. Oh,
can you
sorry.
comment in chat?
Oh,
Yes,
I got
I
her
can.
channel. I got her channel.
No, I know that. I want her to comment in chat.
Oh, I know why.
Post a comment in chat, Canadian Girl.
Yes. I just did.
Okay.
Oh, also for those who want to know, that is her channel. If you would like to subscribe, also, I just put it in chat.
Oh yeah, by the way, on my channel, you'll see that I have a second channel. This is because when I got a strike, I was put in YouTube timeout.
Everybody should have a backup channel.
Yeah,
Actually,
so this is my second channel, and somehow I managed to grow another audience from my main channel on that one, on the second one. So I mean, that's why sometimes I'll dual stream on both of them, but I rarely do it.
Well, I'm subscribed to both of them now.
Well, thank you.
So yeah, if you
Thank
see
you
a
so
Charlie
much.
sending love, that's a me.
Thank you.
And I do that when new people come to my chat and I find out that they have a channel. Like I subscribed to Stefano. I saw that he likes to play the soccer games on his channel. I try to. The reason I try to do that is because as a small CC, right, when I first started out, I had people who did that for me, right, and I know what it meant to me, and so I want to do that for others if they want.
I get it. Thank you so much. Like when I started streaming, right? I started with panels. Actually, I started having panels. I started doing drama panels and whatnot. But it wasn't like actually that. It was more that the people like the thing with me. I don't like arguments and I don't like conflicts. So what will happen is I will be cordial with a lot of people that other individual in one community will not like. Like, let's say a community doesn't like a certain individual, but the individual is sadly in their community, I will be cordial with them because it's better to be cordial than not cordial with certain individuals sometimes, you know? So, I mean, that's what started my live stream thing. And then, right, so I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so I'm not doing that anymore though. But that's how well, the thing is, found me because I had a drama panel, and that's why I'm saying it's been 2 months ago. So I mean, I don't do that, but I had like a lot of people in my chat, like 100 and something, and I was so appreciative for it. But I'm not asking for that. But I mean, I appreciate it for everything that comes my way. That's for sure.
Oh no, I get what you're saying about being cordial, all those other things.
Mm,
Yeah, sometimes I've done panels. I don't do a panel every morning. Most of the time it's just me talking, but sometimes people want to jump up there or a certain topic. They'll say drop the link. I'll pop it down if it's
you
something they
will?
want to. Yeah. So I think every person, it comes down to what you really want to do. Like I jump up on somebody. I'm a panel hoe. I admit
Oh,
it. I panel hoe
okay.
all the time. Because that's how I started out. Technically, on YouTube, I started out as a just a
Me too.
and a moderator.
Oh, okay.
Then I went over, and then one of my friends, she basically needed a co-host type situation, or somebody. She would do panels, and I would jump up there with her, and that's my friend, the Hood Table, that y'all saw come in here earlier. So I
Okay.
was her panel hoe, and then I became.
Have a good day.
Oh no, Stefano. Hope you're having a good
You
day.
didn't offend anyone. Okay, you're
Why
fine.
would? Yeah.
No, you didn't offend nobody. In fact, you've been an amazing chatter. I want you to have the best night or day possibly wherever you're at in the world, and keep smiling because you're an amazing human being.
They're in
I think
Denmark.
it's really late where it is right now. I
They're
think
in
it's like in
Denmark.
the middle of the night. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, it's hold on. What do you mean? So it's 6 hours from now. So yeah. Two with Fries, my main channel is the one that is in the chat. The other channel is on my channel. So it's like featured on my channel. And also, yeah. Yeah, I have.
Shoot me an email, Canadian girl. Do you do this?
I will. Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
It's the same. My Discord is the same name that I have on YouTube. My I mean.
Not Canadian girl?
No. The like Canadian girl is Whitney.
Okay.
All in one. All in one. And you'll find me. You'll have
so
these.
what you see in the chat, Canadian girl Whitney.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's my super tips as well. Super tips, it's another thing, and it's really interesting, but I'm going to have, like, the thing is also, I don't stream yet because I need to have a laptop, and I need to get myself OBS for the super tips to appear on my screen, or else they won't appear. But I have a QR code that if you go there, it will link you to supertips.gg/Canadian Girl is Whitney, and you're going to be able to super tip whatever you want. But the super tip system is like, it appears, the chat will appear like super chats on YouTube, but they also have like TTS super chats, and they have like avatars speaking and whatnot. They're speaking out your super chat. So that's a fun thing. So that's why I was like, curious. You'll know that about me. I'm a curious person. That's for sure. Curious about everything. Curious cat. So yeah, but I'm really thankful for all the everything that you're suggesting and the good words you're giving me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it. I found
It's been really nice though, like talking to you, Canadian girl, and getting to know you because I love doing that. I love meeting new people. It's like I never meet a stranger, if that makes sense, and that's how
Yeah,
Southerners in general.
yeah, but that's what they say in true crime all the time. In true crime show, she never met a stranger. She would light up the room and then she's dead.
That would be the description for me too.
But that's what they say. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be. No, I want to be a stranger to everybody, and I don't want to light up a room.
I'm very aware that I would be dead. Thank you.
Yeah, we've already
Oh
had
no!
this discussion,
Oh
Aya, that you would
no!
fall for the
Yeah.
Ted Bundy.
So,
I would
Canadian
be dead.
girl,
Yes,
sent you a friend request on Discord.
great.
So once you accept it, I'll send you a link to my server.
Great.
You
Thank
know,
you.
and if you're ever going through anything, I have channels in there where you can post.
Uh-huh.
And people, I get notifications.
Oh, okay.
Your
Yes.
server.
Yeah. You have a live bot. Actually, is that it?
No, I don't have a
No.
live bot. Whenever somebody posts in my server, it comes right to my phone.
Oh, okay. But okay. No, I have a Discord server and I put it in a live bot. So anybody
does have
that
a
comes
live.
in my server, I put in my live bot. So everybody in the server gets a notification as soon as somebody goes live and whatnot. But I don't do it. The live bot does it for me. It's really a fun thing.
Okay, I need to do that. I need to set that up. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
help me, girl.
Yeah, you have like I think you have 30 spots. So you have 30 channels that you can put in to have a notification in your server each time they go live or each time they post a video. It's fun and it's really, really I mean some people really appreciate that in this server.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to hook up with you later on and figure that out.
Yeah, of course. Of
You
course.
know, so
I'm gonna help you with that.
I have a lot of creators I'm friends with. Oh, Viper, you can help me? Okay. Viper's my admin. He's my
I've like,
admin.
I got you.
No, it's not Nightbot, it's the Livebot. So it's
Not Nightbot, live bot.
So the thing is, Notify Me Bot. It's a Notify Me Bot, and you'll Google it, and you can. It's going to tell you what to do. Actually, it's really, really not complicated, and you just have to know. Like, it'll tell you what to do. It's really, really not complicated. You'll see. It's Notify Me Bot.
Okay, Viper, we'll figure it out. Because what I want to do, he said I can help with anything, bot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write it in the chat. Notify Me Bot. Here we go. Here we go. So you're gonna have that now on your Discord, and it's gonna give a notification to everyone in your Discord each time somebody goes live or puts out a video. It's really fun for content creators to since I feel that you are like me and you like helping others and like promoting whatever, and sometimes the notifications don't come through like Charlie said on YouTube. Well, the Notify Me Bot does wonders.
Yes, because I have a lot of friends here on my platform that are content creators, and I like to share support. A good majority of my mods are content creators.
So if you have people that are content creators either on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, Rumble,
Okay.
you can put them in. It's whatever. But if they dual stream, meaning if they stream on every platform in one live, you don't need to put it everywhere, or else it's going to be annoying. But I mean, you do whatever you want. It's a miracle thing for content creators and whatnot. I put in Joe Rogan in there. Spice it up.
So everybody, stay on panel, everybody. But I'm gonna end the live out here. But I'm gonna have a discussion after the live. I got some ideas for some things. So tomorrow I'm doing a live on holistic healing with Eliza Havoc. So be here tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time for holistic healing. Everything has been scheduled. All the lives have been pre-scheduled. So you can activate notify me for the rest of this week. Everything has been set up. So just go to my channel, look for the live section, and just hit notify me. And yes,
I love that, Eddie, that you have set them up.
yes, I because me and Charlie had a conversation, and it made it easier this way because she's a very busy person. Okay, and I respected that she came to me and said, "Hey." And originally, I wanted to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the first place. So, and that's what we're doing. Me and Charlie, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Tuesday and Thursday is whatever I choose to do. So I'm doing holistic healing with a special guest on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, I don't know what I'll be doing yet. Because, well, the thing is not only mental health, but it's other things that we can talk about. But until then, well, the thing is, Charlie, she's muted.
See what had happened was, in retrospect, we love all y'all and huggies.
We are out, my friends, and I'll be in Discord right after I have a conversation and give everybody an update.